How's it going, guys? I hope you guys having a great week. So it is Gaming News Friday, guys, and I'm back today with another gaming news topic. Today we're actually going to talk about Microsoft and what happened basically last Friday. I'd already recorded my Gaming News Friday video last week, so I didn't get to talk about this last week, but we're going to pick it up this week. So on the 22nd of January at 6 a.m., Microsoft released an official announcement basically explaining that they were going to increase the price of Xbox Live Gold. So they were going to increase the price for Gold. This is the US prices. So it would go from $9.99 to $10.99 for 1 month subscription, from $24.99 to $29.99 for 3 months, and then from $39.99 to $59.99 for 6 months. Now, if we look at that increase, that is an astronomical increase. For the 1 month subscription fee, it's only a 10% increase. It's not massive, but it does go up as you move across each one. So for the 3 month, it was a 20% increase. For 6 months, it was a whopping 50% increase. Now, how did Microsoft justify this? Well, they basically said that their reasons for doing this is because they wanted to continue to support the most advanced multiplayer network available, in their words, to invest in the community by strengthening the digital safety of their players, enabling new ways to share, communicate, and play with their friends, as well as continuing to deliver a reliable network across their platforms. They basically said that they had assessed the value and pricing of Xbox Live Gold, and that because in many markets the price of Xbox Live Gold had not changed for years, in some markets having stayed the same for at least 10 years, that they decided it was time for a price increase. Now, I don't think people would have had a massive issue if it had been a very small price increase, but the fact that the 6 month subscription was a 50% increase was astronomical, and as you can imagine, the blowback from this was pretty visceral. People's reaction to this news was very, very strong, shall we say, and straight away Microsoft got the blunt of that. In fact, the response was so visceral, so negative to this announcement, that actually within about 8 to 9 hours Microsoft basically completely reversed their stance on this. And at 8:52 p.m. on the same day, the 22nd of January, they announced an official statement giving their response to it and kind of apologizing to the community. So this is what they had to say. "We messed up today, really, do you think? And you are right to let us know." This is really a politician's response right here. "Connecting and playing with friends is a vital part of gaming, and we failed to meet the expectations of players who count on it every day. As a result, we have decided not to change Xbox Live Gold pricing. We're turning this moment into an opportunity to bring Xbox Live more in line with how we see the player at the center of their experience. For free-to-play games, you will no longer need an Xbox Live Gold membership to play those games on Xbox. We are working hard to deliver this change as soon as possible in the coming months. If you are an Xbox Live Gold member already, you stay at your current price for renewal. New and existing members can continue to enjoy Xbox Live Gold for the same prices they pay today. In the US, $9.99 for 1 month, $24.99 for 3 months, $39.99 for 6 months, and $59.99 for retail 12 months. Thank you." So basically, Microsoft realized that they completely fucked up massively and decided to really change their opinion on that. This announcement was so incredibly tone deaf. Microsoft have always received a lot of positive praise in the most recent kind of 12 months really, with their Xbox Game Pass, with their free upgrades. All their kind of business practices have been very, very consumer friendly. So whoever decided that this was a good idea is an idiot, basically. We're in the middle of a pandemic. People's money is already incredibly tight. People are struggling to make ends meet every month, and to do a price increase that is, for some subscriptions, a 50% increase suddenly is completely unacceptable and completely tone deaf. And the gaming community were absolutely right to call Microsoft out on their BS. The fact that as well they tried to turn this into an opportunity and said that, you know, their free-to-play games would no longer need an Xbox Live Gold membership. My response to that is about bloody time, Microsoft. Many of the other platforms, PlayStation, Nintendo Switch, they already offer completely free to play online platforms. And Microsoft are really the company that's kind of been a little bit behind with regards to that. So the fact that they have offered this isn't amazing. Do not give them any credit for this. It is something that they should have absolutely done years ago. I think their decision to increase the prices of Xbox Live Gold so significantly is because they are wanting to try and almost force people across onto the Xbox Game Pass Ultimate subscription. They're wanting to make that their main method of payments, their main mode of payments. Now, at the moment, we got a recent news article, which basically announced that the Xbox Game Pass has 18 million users, which is just an incredible number. And obviously, Microsoft are wanting people to pick the most expensive version of that. Now, at the moment, Game Pass has three options for you. It has the Xbox Game Pass for console, which gives you access to a library of games, including brand new releases on the Xbox One, the Xbox Series X, the Xbox Series S, and so on. You get access to that for $9.99 a month. On PC, you get the same access to a library of games on PC for the same price. But if you pay $14.99 a month, you get access to Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. Now, that gives you access to the PC library, as well as the console library, as well as access to Xbox Live Gold. Clearly, this was their way of trying to push people across onto the Ultimate subscription service. And as a business strategy, it was absolutely disgusting. For a company that have always said they want to put choice at the heart of what they offer, and they want their community to have multiple choices in terms of how they want to play and where they want to play, quite obviously, they don't believe in that, because otherwise they wouldn't have introduced this massive price hike. For me personally, I actually have Xbox Game Pass with PC. And recently, I have been considering cancelling my Xbox Live Gold subscription because I don't really play games online multiplayer-wise on my Xbox One. There aren't many multiplayer games on there that I'm interested in. And most of the multiplayer gaming I do is on PC, where I don't have to pay to play online on that, or on PlayStation 5 or PlayStation 4, where I already have access to, PlayStation Plus. I actually think as well, Xbox Live isn't as appealing as it used to be. A lot of people have not made that transition into the Xbox Series X. Quite a few gamers, if you have a powerful PC, having access to the Xbox Game Pass on PC is kind of enough, because it gives you access to all the new up-and-coming games coming out. It gives you access to a really nice library of games. The game I'm playing in the background at the moment actually is called Cyber Shadow, and it is one of the games that came out this month on the Xbox Game Pass, and I'm really enjoying it, so enjoy the gameplay in the background there. But for me, one of the other draws of the Xbox Live Gold was the free monthly games that you would get with the subscription service with that. But for me, those games that they've been offering have kind of been a little bit mediocre. In January, the free games on there were Little Nightmares, Dead Rising, The King of Fighters 13, which is a 360 title, and Breakdown, which is an original Xbox title. Now, February looks a little bit better because it's offering Resident Evil, Dandara, Gears 5 it's also offering, and that's probably one of the most appealing games to be offered for free in February 2021. But I feel almost like maybe that decision was made kind of in reaction to this, as kind of an apology, going, here you go, have a really good exclusive title. For me, I feel that Sony has offered a lot more in terms of its PlayStation Plus games. January was absolutely great. It offered Shadow of the Tomb Raider, Greedfall, and Man-Eater. And then February looks incredible because they're offering Control Ultimate Edition, which is the base game with all of the DLC. And if you're a PlayStation 5 owner as well, it comes with the PS5 upgrade, which is awesome. They're also offering Concrete Genie and Destruction All-Stars, which is a PlayStation 5 exclusive, and they're making that kind of a free-to-play game for the first 2 months. So I just think that Sony is beating Microsoft when it comes to the free games that they're offering each month, and I think a lot of people are going off of Xbox Gold Live and are not getting Ultimate because they can get either the console version or the PC version, depending on their preferred platform, and they don't really feel a need to upgrade to Ultimate. So I feel like maybe Microsoft are looking at their numbers and that they were using this as a ploy to try and encourage people to move across onto Ultimate. And I think the reaction that they got shows clearly that people were not happy about it. I think they made the right decision to stop this straight away and to realize that they had, completely screwed up and admit to it. You've got to give them some credit for admitting to it, even though I feel that their response was a little bit lacking. But yeah, at least it's good that the price tag is not changing. I know a lot of people will be happy with that. But yeah, that was the news this week that I wanted to talk about, as well as my own thoughts on it. I'll be really interested to hear what your thoughts are on this news. So what do you think was Microsoft's motivation behind this announcement? What are your thoughts on how people reacted to it, and also how Microsoft did damage control with it and how they responded and defended themselves and their apology? What are your thoughts on that? Let me know in the comment section below. I'll be back again next Friday with another game news video, so please look forward to that. And I am working on my Cyberpunk 2077 review as we speak, but of course it's a big game. I've got lots I want to talk about it, so it's going to take a bit more time than I was originally anticipating to get those thoughts down and to get that game edited, to get it out to you. So it is coming, but please be patient and wait, because obviously, as you guys know, I work as well, and I only really have time in the evenings on weekends, and sometimes I'm just tired and feel a bit burnt out. So it will be coming, and it will be well worth the wait. Anyway, hope you guys have a great week, of course. Take care, and as always, happy gaming. Bye, guys.